Hey everyone! Do you think that you're good at being able to tell when people are lying? Well, today we're going to be putting it to the test. We're going to be playing a game called Two Truths and One Lie. During this game, I'm going to tell you 3 facts about myself. 2 of which are completely true, 1 is totally made up, and it's your chance to guess which one is a lie. My stories are going to include a famous relative, my living situation, and injuries. So we'll get started with my famous relative. I am distantly related to Grace Kelly. She's the former Princess of Monaco. We found this out because my dad's mom is very into tracking our lineage and our family tree and getting us connected with people that we might not even have known that we were related to. She was able to find out that on my dad's side, my great-great-great-grandfather was first cousins with Grace Kelly's dad, which makes us distantly related, which is a fact I like to tell about myself because it's something that not a lot of people could say that they are related to royalty, even distantly related. So my second fact is my living situation, that I have lived in 5 houses since I've been born. I'm 20 years old, so 5 houses in 20 years is quite a lot. So my family is originally from southwestern PA, but we have cousins that live in Winchester, Virginia. So a couple months before I was born, my parents decided to buy just a small little apartment in Winchester. And that was my first house, was that apartment in Winchester. Then when I was about 2 years old and my sister was 7, my parents decided that this apartment was too small, we needed to upgrade a little bit. So we bought a house in Winchester, not too far from where our apartment was. We stayed there until I was about 6, and then when we were 6, we decided to move back to southwestern PA so we could be closer to my mom's parents. We lived in Jefferson Hills, and we actually lived in that house for 1 year. Just wasn't a good fit for us and something that we didn't really like, so when I was about 7, we moved to North Huntington. We lived in North Huntington for a good bit, actually for about 5 years. And then when I was about 12, we moved to Elizabeth, which is where I'm currently living. This is as close to my mom's parents as we could get, and this house has provided us with a lot of opportunities and a lot of room for growth. So we've been in Elizabeth for just about 8 years, and I think that here we will stay. My last story is about injuries. I've broken 3 bones in less than 4 years. My first story of how I broke my bone is when I was about 6 years old. Me and my cousin were running around the yard, being crazy and not being careful, and we were running down a hill, and I fell down the hill and landed on my arm just kind of like this, and I broke 1 bone in my right wrist. Then 6 months later, I was sitting on the couch, edge of the couch, talking to my sister. We were moving a lot, and I fell off the couch and tried to brace my fall. And on the way down, I tried to catch myself, and then I broke both bones in my left arm, which meant that I had to get surgery to get it reset. And then about 2 years later, we were playing on the playground at school. We were playing kickball. We were running out into the field, and our field was actually cement. We were playing on the sidewalk, and there was a huge rock on the ground that I didn't see. So I'm running out, tripped over the rock, and I broke 1 bone in my left wrist again. So that is the story of how I had broken 3 bones in less than 4 years. So which one of these do you think is the lie? Is it my famous relative, my living situation, or my injuries? This is your chance to prove how good of a lie detector you are. So let me know which one you think it is.